Every town has one man whose name commands respect, not because of his kindness, but because of his unmatched skill. In the busy commercial city of Onitsha, Anambra State, that man was Chief Emeka Okafor. People called him the greatest mechanic in town. Some believed he could hear an engine for a few seconds and tell exactly what was wrong with it. Others said there was no vehicle he couldn't repair. Customers traveled from different states just to have him work on their cars. His workshop was always full, and no mechanic in the area dared to compete with him. But behind that reputation was a man feared by everyone who worked under him. Chief Emeka was known for his terrible temper. Every morning, the sound of engines mixed with the sound of insults. He shouted at his apprentices over the smallest mistakes, humiliated them in front of customers, and sometimes even threw tools across the workshop in anger. Nobody lasted long under him. Young men arrived with dreams of becoming successful mechanics, but many left disappointed after only a few weeks. Some walked away without collecting their belongings, convinced that no amount of knowledge was worth enduring such humiliation. Strangely, Chief Emeka never cared. Whenever one apprentice left, another desperate young man quickly took his place. His reputation as the best mechanic in town was enough to keep attracting new apprentices. Then one day, a quiet young man named Chinedu Obi walked into the workshop. He came from a poor family living on the outskirts of Onitsha. His father had died years earlier after a long illness, leaving his widowed mother to survive by selling roasted corn and groundnuts beside the road. Every evening she returned home exhausted, yet she never stopped encouraging her only son. Her greatest dream was to see him learn a skill that would one day lift them out of poverty. With nothing but a small nylon bag containing 2 shirts, a Bible, and the hope of a better future, Chinedu became Chief Emeka's newest apprentice. The older apprentices looked at him with pity. They had seen many young men arrive full of hope before, only to leave heartbroken. As expected, the insults started on his very first day. Before sunset, Chief Emeka had already embarrassed him several times in front of everyone. His hands became covered in grease, his clothes smelled of petrol, and his body ached from endless work. Yet the following morning, Chinedu returned. Then he returned the next day, and the day after that. Days became weeks, and weeks became months. Nothing changed. Chief Emeka continued insulting him more than anyone else. If Chinedu swept the workshop too slowly, he was called lazy. If he worked too fast, he was accused of trying to show off. Sometimes another apprentice made a mistake, yet Chinedu received the punishment instead. During lunch breaks, the other apprentices constantly complained. They secretly planned to leave and searched for other workshops. Many advised Chinedu to escape before it was too late. But Chinedu never joined those conversations. Instead, he observed. He watched every repair Chief Emeka carried out. He memorized every unusual technique, every hidden shortcut, every special tool, and every sound an engine made before the master mechanic even opened the bonnet. While others focused on surviving another day, Chinedu focused on learning the secrets that had made Chief Emeka the greatest mechanic in town. Every evening after work, he replayed everything he had seen inside his mind. Whenever he found damaged engine parts lying around the workshop, he quietly practiced on them after everyone had gone home. He wasn't trying to impress anyone. He wasn't competing with anyone. He simply refused to let insults distract him from his purpose. Without realizing it, Chief Emeka was slowly revealing all the knowledge that had taken him decades to master. And Chinedu remembered every single lesson. The apprentice everyone considered weak was quietly becoming the most dangerous student Chief Emeka had ever trained. Neither the other apprentices nor Chief Emeka had any idea that the humble young man they mocked every day was preparing for the moment that would change both of their lives forever. What do you think would happen if the most loyal apprentice suddenly became skilled enough to work without his master? And if you think this is only the beginning, wait until you see what happened the day Chief Emeka left his workshop in Chinedu's hands. That single decision would become the biggest mistake of his life. If you enjoy suspenseful stories filled with shocking twists, subscribe for more. See you in episode 2.